So for this project, we're looking at cooperative control with many vehicles, many UAVs or drones, and what we're trying to do is figure out the optimal way to plan their paths when we are tasking them with a whole bunch of different missions that we want them to accomplish.
And some of these missions may have competing objectives. So if you were trying to track two targets, it wouldn't make sense to try to follow them both at the same time with one airplane. The airplane can do only one thing at a time. If you try to do both, it might go in the middle and do poorly at both. And so with multiple aircraft, we can coordinate different missions, and different aircraft have different capabilities. We want to match the capabilities of the aircraft to the mission. So the challenge is when we have lots of aircraft and lots of objectives and missions going on at the same time, to coordinate these in a centralized way and make sure that each aircraft is doing what's best or optimal.
So what I'm doing is looking at different ways to search out which paths we want to go down with our airplane. We want to go down different paths, see how much information we can get, and then compare the paths and figure out which one we want to take. And so what I'm doing is looking at just what if we can go left, we can go right, or we can go straight, and those are only options. And so at each step we can make those decisions. How do we determine which is the best path?
John does the three different sort of approaches. I have a continuous approach. So instead of just going -30 straight or +30 for the bank, so how the drone turns, it can go anywhere from -30 to 30 bank, and it allows for more flight paths. So more flight paths can be determined to find the optimal path to search the grid.
So I work on integrating different sensor types into our simulations. So rather than knowing range and azimuth, I do if we knew only range or azimuth only tracking, and also integrating if we had, let's say, a camera as a sensor. And so I work on making sure that all of those integrate correctly into our models and work smoothly so we can track our targets effectively.